Well, good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Y'all, we're doing good. We're on a mission, running and gunning this morning. We've been out and about since bright and squirrely this morning. Lots of stuff to do in old Booneville. Kids are at home, though, doing their chores and doing some of their homeschooling stuff. We were only going to be gone for a few hours, so we were like, let's just leave them at the house. Julia's old enough. Anthony and Roxanne are right there. It's okay. But
and it gives us a break from them, just me and you. But it also gives us the chance of giving the kids a little bit looseness on the reins, right? And see what happens, and see what they do.
Yeah.
And we've done it a couple of times, and they are very well behaved and very well on top of the things that they need to do and everything else like that. So
yeah, we're raising very responsible young people.
Correct.
And I'm very, very happy with that. I can trust them not to go too crazy. But I will say, it is a nice relief having Anthony and Rox right there.
Yes.
So just in case, they're right there. So, but anyway, Gary and I had to run out of town today because we had an eye doctor appointment for him and I, and we overslept.
No.
We were not. I mean, okay, I will say it was our fault. We overslept and we were late, which it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But we weren't a lot late. We were like 8 minutes late.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. Maybe it's me being entitled. But I'm like, man, they could have squeezed us in. There was literally not a soul inside the building.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, we're about to get busy. And I'm like, in Booneville?
Yeah.
So they had to reschedule our appointment. And it's fine. It's okay. It's our fault. We were late. But
it's all good.
I was kind of like, man, really? But
we were able to go get all the errands done in town.
Yeah, we were able to pick up Julia, Scarlett, and Abraham's glasses, though.
Yeah.
We got them, and so yes, all three of our kids are needing glasses this year, not just Julia.
Yeah.
Julia's been wearing glasses since she was like 5, but apparently all three of our kids need glasses now.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
We've got them some glasses.
Yeah.
We've got them. Got them here. We're gonna get them on them as soon as we get home.
Yeah.
And see how they can see.
Yes.
And everything.
Hopefully they see very well. Oh man, you know what I forgot? I should have bought them the little glasses strings.
Yeah.
Darn it. Do we have any string at home or yarn or anything? You think we can make something for them?
We can make something.
Make something happen.
We can do something.
Especially for Abe and Scarlett. Julia's a bit more responsible because she's been wearing her glasses forever. But just Abe and Scarlett mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm going to have to do. I should have picked one up.
Think about that.
Yeah, no, I literally just thought about it right now.
Hopefully they don't leave them out and about somewhere.
Hopefully not. I'll try to be on top of them. I'll try to remember to be on top of them this week to get them in a good routine of it. But yeah, since we were in town, we decided we were going to go to Old Wally World and pick up, our odds and ends that we need, milk and bread and some different things that we need for around the house. One of our folding chairs for our round table broke, so we had to pick up some new chairs so we could eat dinner as a family again.
Yeah, so that happened.
Yeah, that happened.
And then we got some other camping chairs too. Seems like we've been buying a crap ton of those lately, but they don't really last too long in the elements.
It's that, and then also we've left them over at places, and then we can't remember where the heck we left them.
That, or they're still in my hunting blinds.
Yes,
around.
Gary has stolen all of the good folding chairs and taken them all out to his blinds.
Hey, I didn't want to be bringing a chair back and forth all over the place. I already have to carry enough.
I mean, it makes sense, but then when we want to go someplace and we need a chair, you got to go all the way to the blind and go get it, or you got to do like what we did today and just pick up some more.
Yeah.
So.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We needed to get the animal feed. We had to go to the feed store and go get some more stuff for them and just kind of get the house back in order. Yesterday, the termite people did come and fully get everything all set up around the house, so we are completely covered, man.
Yeah, they were out there for almost 4 hours.
They did a lot
Treating
of work
everything.
doing it.
It was a lot more intense than, I was expecting it to be, a pretty good, prolonged thing, but I wasn't expecting it to be that long.
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything else. Like, they were getting it, and I'm happy that they were getting it, because that makes me be able to sleep good at night and be like, yep, I know my wood is good. It ain't getting rotten away, or no bugs are going to eat that.
They were very detail oriented, and so not only did they like soak all of the inside structure that we're building and get all of that situated, but they actually went on the outside of the house for the termite treatment, and they drilled into the dirt these round puck things, and it like baits them and kills them and all this stuff. But anyway, they put like 24 of them around the house and around. So now there's like these blue pucks in our yard, like drilled down and around and into the yard. So if you see those like in our videos, that's what that is. But I'm really happy about it, and those stations should last for at least 10 years or so, we were told.
Well, they're going to come out because we're on a service plan and everything like that, and they're going to, every year, they're going to come out and replace it, whether or not it needs to be replaced or not. So they'll be swapping out that bait in there.
Maybe I got it confused. Year. Maybe the spray lasts for 10 years.
So the spray is warranted for 10 years in the sense of the outside perimeter. Now the inside borax, I want to say, is the life of the house.
Yeah, like a lifetime type thing.
Yeah, but the outer spray that they spray, they warranty it for 10 years. However, they say that it works all the way into like 30 years and so on and so forth. So
it should be there like good as long as we're alive, Correct. Like if you look at the average life age or life expectancy of Americans, realistically I've got another 40.
So we're gonna be good. That house is bug proof now. Like just with that, and plus we already have pest control now coming out. The same company working or whatnot. Yep. And they're spraying our house regardless with it. So
we shouldn't have any creatures. No more creepy crawlers. No more spiders. No more any beetles. No more ladybugs. No more nothing.
They did say it was going to take care of those ladybugs.
Yeah, they did.
The mimic ladybugs.
Yeah, they're
the beetles.
They're not real ladybugs. They look like ladybugs, but they're actually Asian beetles, is what they are. But they look like a ladybug, but they're not actually a ladybug.
So I'm hoping that that's the case, because I was going nuts with those things last year. I was like, man, I don't even want to be outside. Every time I go out there, I'm covered.
Yeah, my phone is flopping around. Sorry, guys.
The road is a little.
This road is rough.
A little bit more bumpy than normal.
Look at it, man. Look at the dirt road, man. There's so many freaking potholes.
And I'm trying to avoid everything.
Yeah, it's been like a lot of rain that we've had lately. We did get some more rain last night, but last night it wasn't too bad. And yesterday was just like so crazy. Yesterday was so crazy misty and like,
It was nuts.
Today we actually had some of that this morning, and the temperatures are kind of going down just a little bit again. I think I can leave my phone to be by now without having to hold it. Anyway, we're actually expecting rain. Like rain can come anytime between now all the way through Sunday. We are supposed to get some. Is it going to be as much as it has been? Is it going to be as crazy as it has been? I don't think so. But we are supposed to get some, but it's okay.
Yep.
All the stuff that we have to do now is going to be nice and dried in and covered, with the exception of when we start building the stairs, which is one thing we want to really start working on. But one, we got to shovel Life Reclaimed, dig the hole out in the front for the footer. Yay! 2, we got to do the concrete work and fill the footer. Yay! 3, we got to wait for it to cure. Yay.
Yeah.
And then after all that, then we can finally build upon it. So I don't know. We did stop in while we were in town today, and we talked with our good old buddy Doug over at S&W Home Center in Booneville. Big shout out to them. Love them.
Yep.
And we were talking to him about like the siding and stuff for the house, and we were talking to him about like the ducting and just kind of these next pieces of our house build that we're going to be looking forward to, because it's all coming up really, really soon.
Yes.
So we were able to get a quote for the siding, and he did let us know that when we're ready to do the ducting, that he is going to need to like pre-order it, because he's not going to have enough of it on site. Look, a Roadrunner.
Mm-hmm. Still blows my mind that there's Roadrunners out there.
Roadrunner, meet. So anyway, that was really exciting, and that's one of the things that we are going to start working on here very, very soon. While we're kind of in like that in-between time where we're waiting for our metal to get delivered, there's only so much we could do with the concrete footers. Like,
yep.
We're kind of finding ourselves in one of those spots again, which is fine. It's a good position to be in, because we just straight like, we got so much done with all of our friends this last little bit. Like, we freaking hoofed butt and did so much work. The whole mudroom is completely dried in.
Yep.
There's like only the smallest little bits of stuff that Gary wants to do to the outside of it. He wants to like cut this piece of zip board to trim the right size, and then he's got to hang like the exterior ceiling joists for the part that's going to go above over the stairs on the outside of the building to get up to the stoop.
Yep.
So there's like the tiniest little bit of stuff there, but then we're going to find ourselves in that in-between again. And I know you guys, you know, we could run the electricity, we could do this, we could do that, we could do, but at the same time we can't do, because we're paying for everything with cash as we go. And we're kind of going to be at that point where there are things that we can do, but we're not going to be doing any kind of big things until we get some of these other things that we already paid for taken care of.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
So I'm just excited, because tomorrow we should be able to get that piece of metal, or the pieces of metal, and then we can finalize our metal order and get that Band-Aid ripped off. You know?
Get it done and over with.
Get it done, you know? No, it's done.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that everything goes smoothly with that order and everything. Everything so far has been just absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe the just the amount of response and the just communication there is with them. You know, like it's what you would want, and when you're making this kind of an order, you know.
Yes.
But I found that a lot of other companies don't really have that, and they are on top of it. So
Yeah.
once I get everything together, I'm going to definitely give them a really good shout out for you guys and all that stuff. But
Absolutely. And you know, there's another thing too. Unfortunately, out here in Arkansas, like, we found it's true even when if we're trying to hire anybody to do anything, whether it be, you know, we had really great luck with the people when they were doing our road. And like, we had decent luck when we first moved out to get like our well and stuff dug. But man, let me tell you what, we waited for literally a year for the sand filter, and life and everything. I get it. I get that. All right. But like, when we were calling around and trying to get quotes, like way back when we were just thinking about the block, are we going to take this on? Or are we going to hire it out? No. Just trying to get people to come out to do anything, man. It
took almost a month to have somebody come out and actually look at it, and we were only able to get one company out of like 8 that we tried to get a hold of and try to figure out something.
Yeah, and it ended up being Nick, and he ended up like
No, but I was talking about the other part, and then Nick
was amazing.
He was amazing. Like, we got a hold of him, and it was like almost that day, if not the other day, he came out. And I was like, oh, okay.
And he just kind of like, we talked to him about what we were thinking and how we were going to do it, and just kind of picked his brain. And he kind of just like showed us the ropes and showed us the way, and then we ended up doing it ourselves, obviously. But like,
I would have loved to have him do it, but
no, it was out of our price range.
It would have taken us. It was out of our price range, but
and we would have been on his 6-month waiting list.
Exactly.
So.
He was closer to 2 years, because he had so much stuff booked already. He's like, man, I'm booked out.
Yeah.
I ain't taking on anything, but
stays busy.
I'll give you helpful tips and everything. And it was awesome. I'm so grateful to him for that, you know.
Yeah. No, it was a blessing, but a lot of times, you know, it's either hit or miss. Either you'll get somebody that's super on top of it and wonderful and fantastic communication and everything's going super smooth and everything's perfect, or you get completely the opposite of that. There's like no in between out here, it seems, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's either they're fantastic and they're wonderful and all we can do is talk them up and sing them praises because we're so happy and they did so great, or they're like absolutely terrible, but instead of like spreading about how terrible things are, we just kind of stay quiet about it because we're not out trying to.
No.
It's negativity and we don't want any part of that.
Exactly.
So
100%.
But that's kind of how that goes with us. But anyway, sorry, we scrolled off a little bit. My mind is going to go in 1,000 places at once.
We've got a lot going on.
It's been a really good week though, man. This week, I'm still in awe that our freaking cabin is dried in upstairs. The whole thing is dried in. Like the rain can come, all this weather, all the stuff that we're dealing with, it can come, no big deal. We can completely progress forward with whatever we're working on, and it won't be an issue. So.
And it's gonna be super nice, but I still can't believe it though.
I know.
With all that stuff, and now that we've got a lot of the other ends situated and whatnot.
Yep.
Like you know exactly what kind of siding you want.
Yes, I picked out the siding today, friends.
Yep.
We didn't order it, but I picked it out today.
Mm-hmm.
And like the siding is a whole other thing. Like we said, we're probably gonna be finishing out the inside of the house and be done with the inside of the house because our goal for this year is to like move upstairs, right? And so I don't know if I want to put the siding on the outside of the house until after that, just because of the time it's going to take, and it's going to take time away from that, and I just don't know what I want to do fully. I want to work on the inside first, just kind of where I'm at. But I do know that when the time comes, I do know what we're putting on the outside, and I do know where we're going to get it, and I know how much it's going to cost us, which are huge hurdles to jump through.
Yep.
You know?
So it's
you spend so much time in the planning phase when you're going out and you're doing your own builds out, especially on raw land, and it's your first time ever doing it there. You spend triple the amount of time that it takes for you to do the job, at least for us, and what the pace that we feel comfortable with. It usually takes us 3 times as long just to learn about it and to research about it before we actually start doing anything. You know, so that's why it is what it is. But
it's looking really good though. I still can't believe it. Can't believe where we're at right now.
It's like
that's the spot where I wanted to be, and we got there. You know.
Thank you, friends that came out to help us.
Yes.
And thank you everybody for watching all of our videos and supporting us along the way. If you guys can't tell, we did just pop in at home, so we got to get all of this stuff unloaded. Go check up on our kids and stuff, and start this day and see where it's going to take us. But I do have a video that's coming out on Simple Life Reclaimed today for y'all, friends. I stayed up extra late last night, and I edited out the video for you guys. You can watch White Rock Homestead, get us that much closer, and lend us a helping hand with all of the windows and the doors, or the door, I should say. So if you want to see that, all that magic happen, make sure to check out Simple Life Reclaimed, our main channel, probably around 2 o'clock today. I'm going to try to get it out earlier for the members. So, of course, always notifications turned on. And Gary and I should be back here tomorrow on Real Talk with another episode. Probably back to our regular scheduled content, not driving around. Maybe we'll walk around and show you guys a few things. There's so many moving parts on the homestead right now. Like, there's so much, and I kind of get lost on what did we talk to you guys about, what we haven't talked about. But we're going to figure it all out together.
100%.
On another episode. So until the next one, friends, you know we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.